Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Michelle Harrington. Today I would like to pay homage to a very strong and special woman in my life. A woman that helped shape who I am today in many ways. My mother, Sandra Kay. I look at her today much differently than I did growing up. We had many battles along the way, but she never stopped supporting me and was always building me up with kind words, even when my words weren't so loving. I didn't see how special she is at the time, but now as an adult, I do. My mother had many struggles as a young girl into adulthood. During rough times within her personal life, as I was growing up, she displayed hard work and dedication to not only her job, but her children and extended family. She didn't make much money while working, but would give her last penny without hesitation and make sure you had what you needed. She has always shown love and compassion to all, even the undeserving in my eyes. I remember always asking her, "Mom, why do you have these people in your life, let alone help them when they have done you so wrong?" And her reply would be, "Michelle, I know certain people don't do me right, but they're all I have. This is just who I am." And back then, I found it frustrating and weak, since I was hardened myself by people. But today, I do understand that it takes a strong person to show love and kindness than fight fire with fire. Looking back, I'm glad she was the type of person and held true to her character, because if not, I might have been one of the people she gave up on. I see a woman that refuses to give up, facing and conquering the hurdles and walls that life places in a person's path. Last year, my mother had a stroke, which affected the right side of her body, speech, and memory. During all this, she kept a positive attitude and determination to be able to walk and talk again without any indication that she had been hindered by a traumatic event. Today, she walks and speaks without little issue and still strives to overcome. It has affected her memory, and sometimes she forgets who I am. But it doesn't change the opinion I have of her for being strong and a tough woman. Speaking of tough, I will share a little story about not only her toughness, but again, a display of her kindness. My mother was working at Kmart in Chillicothe at the time as an associate. Again, as I said previously, she didn't have much money, and the car that she had was nothing to look at, and I was surprised it even ran, but it served the purpose. She knew it was a junker, so she didn't worry about leaving her keys in the ignition. She goes out for lunch break and realizes her car is gone, stolen. She calls the police and makes a report. They are unable to find it. My mother calls my stepdad to pick her up after a long day and clearly worried that she now has no transportation and can't afford to get another car. The following day, she takes my stepdad's car to work and needs to get gas at a station close to her job. After paying for her gas and getting into her husband's car, she sees her car drive by with two young men in it. She immediately follows them for some reason. They pulled over, as my mom was instructing, yelling to do. She told the men to get out of her car and took her keys. She had no fear of confronting the men and took back what was hers. I would have loved to see their faces at the time. She let them go. Of course, back then, there wasn't convenience of cell phones, but she was happy with the outcome. Of course, I asked her why she let them go, and her reply was, they just wanted to get to where they were going without walking. It's cold outside. And this makes me laugh every time. My mother is truly a remarkable woman, and I can only hope to display the strength and perseverance she has shown. You, Mom, are the matriarch of this family and the glue that has held and shaped us into strong women today. I couldn't ask for a better mom. I love you and thank you.